They say, don't judge a book by its cover, but we all do. When you're browsing in a bookshop, as I like to do, you're far more likely to pick up and leaf through a book if you're attracted by the cover. It's perfectly natural. The same thing applies to people. What's your cover? We hear a lot about authenticity. Be true to your beliefs and values, and I completely wholeheartedly support that. But don't confuse authenticity with credibility. Do we look as though we know what we're talking about? Can we be trusted? Now, credibility is going to be different for different types of market. For example, credibility will look physically different in the financial services sector, which is very traditional, compared to, say, music or the arts industries. Will Rogers said you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And if you don't appear credible in that first impression, you may never get the chance to show your authenticity. This means that if you have a website which is poorly organised, or you show up on a video and you don't look as though you're the kind of person who knows what they're talking about, then you could be losing customers. Now, I've had a career in sales and marketing, and even though I'm a lot more comfortable with my favourite old scruffy frayed jumper, we always put on a suit and a tie when we went to visit customers, because we didn't want to risk creating a bad impression. And even though sometimes we were overdressed for the occasion, that was better than risking losing an order. We do this socially too, when we dress up to go to a party, or go to a friend's wedding, or dress up to go out to dinner, or even with our LinkedIn profile, where we always want to look our best. Last week, social selling expert Daniel Disney shared with us how he got into sales. He actually started at the checkouts in Homebase. One day, his manager spotted his potential and asked him to put on a shirt and a tie and move over to the fitted kitchens department. Now, if a customer's going to spend upwards of £10,000 on a fitted kitchen, they wouldn't really want to be talking to somebody who looked like had just moved off the checkouts. So appearances were important. Now, Daniel was incredibly successful. He moved on to a great career in selling, and the rest is history. And he still wears a tie. So my recommendation on personal branding is to align yourself with your market. That's really important, and create a credible first impression. And then you'll have the opportunity to demonstrate your authenticity as well. Do you think I should have worn a tie?